This is to put public notice regarding the common law, copyright, copy claim, and trademark. The contents of the paperwork, which consists of 3 pages, goes as follows. Notice of declaration in the form of a commercial affidavit of truth. Notice of common law copyright, copy claim, and trademark. Cook County Register. This declaration is made without prejudice. R.E. the artwork, parentheses, Keanu, Anil, L, all capitalized, and any / all derivatives thereof. I, me, us, we, ourselves, Keanu, first capital, uppercase, the rest of them lowercase. Keanu, K-I-A-N-U, Anil, lowercase letters, first letter, capitalized. L, E-L, lowercase, first letter, capitalized. The undersigned affirm a living man upon the land of Illinois and not a corporation or legal fiction, etc., born upon the land of Illinois in the United States of America on March 13, 1978, declare that I am of majority and competent to state the matters set forth herein with first-hand knowledge of the facts, and that they are true, correct, not misleading, and certain, admissible as evidence. This plain statement of fact being a matter that must be expressed to be resolved in commerce, truth is sovereign. Truth is best expressed in law in the form of an affidavit. An uncontroverted affidavit stands as truth in commerce and becomes the judgment. Can only be challenged by a rebuttal affidavit, item for item, signed under penalty of perjury, and can only be satisfied by payment, agreement, resolution, or by a trial by jury according to the common law of Illinois. Number 2, I, me, myself, us, we, ourselves, am presenting this affidavit for truth in commerce and as a contract for waiver of tort. The public record being the highest form of evidence, I am creating a public record by declaration of said copyrights by recording with the Cook County Recorder in the state of Illinois and online database located in worldreviewgroup.com. And also here right now, video recording on YouTube. The person and name known as all capitalized Keanu, Anil, L, and any all derivatives thereof being a legal fiction without form of substance and without any resemblance to any natural born living being, is entirely an international commercial fraud created by the alleged de facto government officials and agents of the no-till commercial corporation doing business as, but not limited to, the United States, USA, U.S. Government of Washington, D.C., District of Columbia, including any agencies, persons claiming jurisdiction over any U.S. territories, possessions, enclaves. At all Federal Reserve System, Department of Treasury, Internal Revenue Service, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Department of Homeland Security, Central Intelligence Agency, National Security Agency, American Banking Association, American Bar Association, State of Illinois, etc. With subdivisions being corporate, municipal, counties, boroughs, parishes, and corporate municipal cities. The fiction is created for the purpose of disenfranchising the living man. Keanu, first letter capitalized, the rest lowercase. Middle name, Anil, first letter capitalized, rest of letters lowercase. L, first letter capitalized, next letter lowercase. Of his life, liberty, property, and pursuit of happiness for the unjust enrichment and said corporate and governmental fictions. A copyright claim and trademark is hereby placed on the art of, all caps, Keanu, Kianu, Anil, Aniel, L. E as in Edward, L as in Larry. CCCC, and any and all derivatives thereof. $10 U.S. silver coin per day until notice is delivered. $100 U.S. coin per day for each day after notice is received until the offending document is destroyed and a public retraction is made in the local newspaper in a double-wide column of not less than 3 inches in length if such notice is published within 30 days of notice. $1,000 in U.S. silver coins per day for each day after if such retraction is not published within 30 days of said notice. And last, notice will be based upon the records of the commercial business that affects delivery. All capital, Keanu Anil L is the perfected proprietary security for the living soul. Keanu Anil L, which is first letter capitalized, the rest of the letters of the word Keanu is lowercase. The first letter for Anil is capitalized. The rest of the letters are lowercase. The first letter for L is capitalized. The rest of the letters are lowercase. Under original common law for 100 years and is private property for the protection of my estate, life, liberty, and property. Unauthorized possession or use of, all capitalized, Keanu Anil L, copyright, and any and all derivatives thereof may be a violation of state code for fraudulent use or possession of identifying information which is punishable by prison and fine. Any use of all capitalized Keanu Anil L and any all derivatives thereof with or without scienter at the expense of any right, liberty, property, or any part of my estate, absent full disclosure and lacking written prior consent, is strictly forbidden and chargeable for each of the user's issuers in the amount of the sum of $1 million of legal and lawful silver dollar coins of the United States, convertible at the legal and lawful ratio of 24.1 to Federal Reserve note dollars as prescribed by law, and is not limited by any past, present, or future restriction for each instance of said unauthorized use. Placement of all caps Keanu Anil L. copyright on any document associated in any manner with my estate or me, as in the live man Keanu, first letter capitalized, lower case for the rest of the letters. Anil, first letter capitalized, lowercase for the rest of the letters. L, first letter capitalized, next letter lowercase. Without my written prior consent is all of the evidence required for enforcement of this agreement contract, and is evidence that any and all users and issuers are in full agreement and have accepted this agreement contract without controversy under the conditions and terms so stated and set forth herein. I, me, myself, us, we, ourselves, Keanu Anil L, first letter capitalized in Keanu, the rest of the letters are lowercase. First in Anil, rest of the letters lowercase. First letter in L capitalized. Next letter is lowercase. Am not an expert in law, however, I do know right from wrong. If there is any living soul that is being unjustly damaged by any statements herein, he/she will inform me by facts in the form of a signed and sworn affidavit. Therefore, I hereby and herein reserve the right to amend and make amendments to the attached instrument as necessary in order that the truth may be ascertained and proceeding justly determined. If any living soul has information that will controvert and overcome this signed and sworn declaration in this commercial matter, you must advise me of the facts in the form of a signed and sworn commercial affidavit within 10 days from the recording thereof, proving that proving with particularity by stating all requisites actually evidentiary fact and requisites actual law, and not merely the ultimate facts of conclusion of law. That this affidavit by declaration is substantially and materially false, sufficiently to change materials, my or the fiction status and factual declaration. Your silent stance as consent to and tacit approval of the factual declaration here being established as fact as a matter of law, and this affidavit by declaration will stand as final judgment in this manner, and for the sum certain herein stated, and will be in force and effect against all parties due, payable, and enforceable by law. The criminal penalties for commercial fraud is determined by jury and by law. The monetary value is set forth by me for the violation of my private property and for breach of the law. The contract, the Constitution, in the amount of the sums certain stated herein of $2,550,000 specie of gold coin or lawful coinage of the United States as defined by Article 1, Section 10 of the Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution of we the people for the United States of America, and will be due, payable on the 11th day and any day thereafter, as use occurs by filing by me in the public records of the County of Cook in Illinois Republican state. Notice to the agent is notice to the principal. Notice to all agents of the state of Illinois in all subdivisions thereof is made by the filing of this document with Cook County Recorder and online database, worldreviewgroup.com, and bringing forth this document recording on YouTube. Here it is, signed and notarized for the 29th of May by Jeffrey Veal. Contract perfected. In God we trust.